Beautiful day up here in Michigan. We're up here at Higgins Lake, and you have a good day, you have good weather, you have a Turbo Pro R. It only means one thing. You gotta go rip the Turbo Pro R. So Kyle's here, we got his X3 over there, and yeah, we're just gonna go test this thing out in some trails. So just a couple days ago, we did some drag racing. Thing ran great the entire time.
Yeah, the thing rips.
Yeah, so. It's very fast. So we've made 0 changes outside of the tires. Just filled it up with some fuel, and we're gonna take it out on the trails and see how it does. So
see how it is. I mean, that's a lot of power for some trails.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't had a side-by-side that powerful on the trails, so I don't know. But the power delivery of this is very, very interesting.
Very factory.
Yeah, it feels like a stock machine. It's Whalen tuning, on point. So we're just gonna hit the road and see how it does. I think it'll be pretty sweet. Show you guys what it's like. Well, the GoPro didn't last long, but this thing's still doing really good.
Yeah, we got what, like quarter mile down the trail, and then farther, and you're coming back at me. I'm like, what the?
Yeah.
Oh,
now
this
this
was gone.
Yeah, we found that though, so we're in good shape there. Probably will leave it mounted on the inside of the machine in case it falls off again.
Yeah.
How's yours doing?
Pretty good. It's dusty, so I just been staying way far back, and then trying to rip. But
yeah, it is very dusty out here.
Dusty.
This thing's doing great though. It's I think about 85 out, so pretty warm. And yeah, it's just doing great. Great power. This intercooler setup works good. Just gave it the old hand test, and turns out it's doing its job. So very pleased with that. Got 2 fans on the back of that unit. I don't know if we showed you guys that or not. I don't know, what are those, 6-inch fans or something?
Yeah, they look tiny, but they move some air.
Yeah.
And they are loud. Like they're moving some serious CFM.
Yeah. Whole thing's doing good though. I mean, this is very enjoyable to drive. The exhaust on it, I mean, if you're like me, you don't like a super loud exhaust when you're driving. You like being able to, focus on what's in front of you, or, not having to worry about going deaf. And this thing, I mean, from a sound perspective, sounds crisp, not too loud. Very nice piece. I enjoy driving it out here.
Yeah, it's not real loud. Like, it's louder in the cab than it is outside though. Like at the drags, you would go by, I'm like, is that stock? but
yeah,
it's fun.
Yeah, I don't know, I've never been out on these what are these trails called, do you know? Higgins Lake trails?
This is like Higgins Lake. You can go to like Kalkaska. I think it turns into like the Kalkaska trail. So
okay.
I don't know, I just ride on them. They're sandy, but it's Michigan.
Yeah, it is. You do wash out quite a bit in this type of stuff.
Dry. I mean, it hasn't rained in what, probably a week and a half.
Yeah.
And it's been hot.
Right. Well, I guess we'll give it another shot with that GoPro. Hopefully that hangs on this time. But yeah, this thing's fast out here. It's surprise level low, but it's fast. It's good. The power delivery, I mean, it comes on really nice, really smooth. I mean, it's not like, a big turbo X3 would, where it's just like super violent around corners and laggy. Like, it comes on very very linear, so it's not just a huge hit. So yeah, I'm excited to take it out again. take a quick break. Probably rode for, I would say, half hour-ish straight. And again, machine's doing really good. Very happy with it. I've spent, a little bit of time in a Pro R, not a ton. It's a comfortable machine. Never felt that it wasn't a comfortable, good handling, good performing machine. Still, I like the laid back, race car-y feeling of an X3 more personally than the way that you sit up in the Pro R. But I mean, that's just personal preference. Still a comfortable machine. And the steering on these, I mean, I've always been super impressed with the steering. It's one of my favorite things about these is just how good they cut, and the ratio, just everything about the steering is super good. But everything pertaining to the turbo kit, I mean, that's working great. No issues with engine overheating or getting anything over what you would normally expect. Not that that would be a problem. I mean, there's nothing interfering with the cooling system, but yeah, it's just really good. Again, very impressed with the power delivery on this thing. It's been very impressive. Driving experience is great. So we're gonna, I guess, head into some more woodsy section instead of like this more wide open stuff. And yeah, I don't know. I really want to find, some curves and stuff so we can. Man, the flies out here, I'm really sorry. They're horrible. Really want to find some curves so we can test out the suspension a little bit better, and then like the power out of the curves. I mean, spent a little bit of time with some 90-degree stuff, and it comes out of the corners very well. Yeah, happy with the power, but I just want to find some more twisty stuff. So I think we'll head into the woods and see if we can find something there. Well, did a little fuel stop. Got some fuel for this thing. You got some fuel for yours. I got some fuel for my stomach.
Yeah, I got some drinks because we're thirsty.
Yeah. Yeah, but speaking of fuel for this thing, so I think we drove about 54 miles on this trip, and I did the math, 7 miles per gallon on this unit. What do you think about that?
I mean, I don't know what mine gets, but it's not that great. But I know you ride a little hard.
Yeah, I think I calculated an X3 before. I think it's got about 10.
I mean, we've been ripping, like,
yeah,
averaging, I'd say, like 50, 60 mile an hour the whole time.
Yeah, we've been going hard. So, but this thing's been doing great. Outside of the fact of when I take off, I'm hearing a little bit of a belt squeal. So, probably going to have to do some investigating on these clutches when we get back. Probably take it kind of easy on our way back so we don't run into any belt problems.
Yeah, we don't have a spare
out of spares. It kind of makes sense because we had that issue at the drags where we blew a belt. Wouldn't surprise me if there was some issue before that. So we'll take a look at that when we get back, and that'll be no big deal. We'll get that fixed up. Outside of that, this thing's doing great. Awesome machine. I can't reiterate how good the power is on this. It's just awesome. I mean, how's yours doing?
I mean, it's the Can-Am, it's the X3, it just works. You
yeah,
know?
that's
awesome,
true.
So.
That's a very true statement. So
try to stay far enough back where it's not too dusty.
Yeah, the dust is the worst. But we got some stuff planned for yours. We're going to be adding a little bit more power to it.
I mean, can't wait.
Yeah.
Pumped, so.
Well, let's head back in these things and
Get some food.
get some food. I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to do it for our trail rip with Turbo Pro R. Did phenomenal. Very impressed with it, as I said. Good power delivery. Very drivable. Quiet. Nothing to really not enjoy about it. Got to use the ride command. I mean, I'm not, a traditional players guy. Haven't really had a ton of time to mess with that. Worked great. You guys know I'm typically a Can-Am guy, but I don't care what it is. When it's good, it's good. I don't care if Teddy Kleinsmith builds it. If he builds something good, I'll tell you. And that thing, it's really good. So if you want to buy this K&T Performance Whalen Speed R&D Turbo Kit for your Pro R, give me a shout. rrutvshop.com. Contact information's on there. Should have pricing in about a week from when this video comes out. If you want me to install it, I can do that too. I think it's a must-do mod if you ask me for your Pro R.
Definitely.
Kyle thinks so too. Yeah, I mean, you need it.
It's like factory.
You really need it. So, yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Appreciate your guys' support in this matter. More Turbo Pro R stuff's coming up. I've got a lot of ideas, but just let us know what you think we should do with this thing. Keep the ideas coming, and we'll probably listen to you guys and do it. I mean, I don't really want to give this thing back, so I mean, if there's a big list for us to do with that thing, then I mean, we can't give it back. It's just how it is.
We'll give it back in the winter.
Maybe. I don't want to say that we will, but maybe. All right. See you guys later.